Day 10, perchance to dream. What dreamed the child that night, asleep in the hay? The stars were brightly shining, a pure light, a heavenly peace. The snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, where the snow lay dinted. He could imagine the footsteps of the poor coming over the snowy hill, to see, to ask, what child is this? He was before them all, had known them all before time was, such that angels cried, Gloria in excelsis Deo, sweetly singing o'er the plains. Hark the bells, sweet silver bells, all seemed to say, throw cares away, Christmas is here. The people did not know it was a person, this excelsis Deo, God in highest. Though it was promised for centuries and centuries, they never could bring themselves to believe the actualities. A virgin, a baby, here in Bethlehem. Now in the desuetude of Palestine, where the weighty truths of God had fallen to disbelief. The world walked in a sodden swirl of snow, the frozen furrows of desolate fields. They were looking up in hope and fear at the menacing moon, and under the reeling moon deciding the only medicine for all their wounds is time. Yet time will never heal the ills of earth. This the child came to say. Already it had been many thousands of years the same, growing worse. These human creations of his, whom he had known even from eternity, he was now among, and they with him, and could see and touch their God, and could speak with you. What would it be like to truly live their life, these several years forward, not in divine speculation, but in blood and dust and thirst? Would he come to love them more, or would it be less? Many of them seemed to thrive with each other through dinted decades of their lives together, growing in devotion. He, like they, would have friends of flesh and blood, and would love them to death, not from afar as from a star, but as from within them. In centuries past he had sent before him Joseph, a dreamer, whose thoughts of himself had not been acceptable to his brothers, to make him obeisance by the sun, moon, and stars. The dream parlayed a long, bloody, and tumultuous history in Egypt, the end of which was the recognition of his supremacy over his brethren, their loving reunion and return to their father and homeland. All this too shall be ours. Every night the child dreamed, and more did feel swooned into the life of earth, the touch of his mother and father, their gentle words, the murmuring of the shepherds, and the daily crowd of villagers whom they had told. Even the angel's song he could faintly hear as it carried up to his far home. He felt safe and warm in Bethlehem, the house of bread, and he would make all its dreams come true. He would be their bread of life and for all the people. Great spiritual wisdom and legacy he would leave to the earth, and these would last through all eternity. There was one other thing which seemed right. It was this Christmas night. All should have it, all the days of their life, so that when the year was closing, when the snow was moseying down, the air crisp, the day and days whispering goodbye, when children sang of reindeer and thoughts turned kingly toward frankincense and myrrh, and all thoughts turned beyond them far, they should have already the wonders of the child's love, and every year the expectation of his coming over us all to reign. Come, they told me, our newborn King to see. Our finest gifts we bring to lay before the King, so to honor him when we come. Amen.